So what this video is about is using these anchors and explain to you, because these are different. They just don't screw in. There's more to it than that. There's some real simple ones that screw in and you put a screw into this and you're done. But these are, I think, actually better, more secure. So the first thing we're going to do, like in the other video that I've got, is that we're going to take a screw, a nail, or anything. So right here I have a stud. So if I take my hammer, okay, we hit a stud. If that's the case, then of course you don't want to use an anchor. And the best thing to do is pre-drill a little hole straight into the stud, because if you put this screw in and it goes at an angle, this head could be tilted to where it's going to stick above the surface of this metal, and your magnet could just ride on top of that. So if you have a drill, get a bit that's just a little bit smaller than the threaded part of the screw, drill straight into the stud, and then put your metal up accordingly. Okay, if you have to use an anchor and you have drywall, this is what we're going to do. So we're going to take this, okay, see, that just falls right in there. So now you can use an anchor. So we'll take this out, and then we'll take this anchor with a Phillips screwdriver. They are self-drilling. You don't have to make a hole, but I just find it to be a little bit easier, and it's going to go in exactly where you need it to go. You snug it up pretty good. It's just going to stay on the surface of your wall right there. The screw that comes with it, that we're going to have packaged up, is the original screw. So what you're going to do is you're going to put this screw in, and the bigger handle that you have on your screwdriver, the easier it is to turn. Okay, so now that we have this screw snugged up to the face of the anchor, of course we're not done. There's something else that needs to happen, and that's the reason I have the blue tape on the screwdriver. I'm going to show you why that is. So say we point this up at about 12 o'clock. You need to do 4 rotations, 4 full rotations, to set this anchor so that it doesn't come out. Because right now, if I turn this screw, the anchor is turning. It wants to come out of the wall. We're going to turn it 4 times, and I'm going to put the camera on the other side of the wall to show you what happens. We have 1 full turn, 2, 3, 4. Now you can see with the blue parts anchored into the drywall, it's not going to come back out. It's set itself pretty well. So now we can take that screw back out, and then we'll use the right screw to hold the metal. Okay, now you might be asking, well, Gary, I didn't see what the blue tape was for. So now that we can take the screw back out, okay, so the tape is in this direction. So that's 1 full turn, 2 full turns. When you put the screw in, you do it 4 times, 4 revolutions, and that'll set the anchor. So let's take the screw back out. Okay, now with your metal strip, you're going to see a hole that's going to have a countersink to it. So we're going to put this up here. Take your screwdriver, and you can do this with a drill if you have one. Just be careful not to overdo it. So we'll snug that up, and see it's countersunk. It's not sticking out past the face of the metal, and you're good to go. And then we'll have some that we sell for the magnetic stretchers, and those could actually be and we'll send it usually command strips. and we'll just put those on the bottom. It'll be a thinner piece of metal. That way you don't have to put any holes in your walls down below. Couldn't use command strips on here, it just won't hold.